Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Andrew Discusses, where today I want to talk about Helluva Boss Episode 7. First off, if Vizzy Pop is listening to this, I just fucking love the show. I don't even want to do my regular intro, where I talk about stuff. No, because this is honestly really good. And this is a spinoff from Has Been Hotel. I'm not a huge fan of Has Been Hotel, no offense. But I love Helluva Boss, and episode 7, I was like, there's another episode, and there's one more yet, because it's part 1 of the 2-part season finale, so this had better get a second season for starters. But holy shit, episode 7 dropped, and man, did it drop a bombshell. It dropped a massive bombshell on us, the likes of which I don't think hell could even recover from. So, the episode starts off, the usual day in hell, I guess, for the immediate murder professionals. And it's just so fun how it starts off. They literally just got done killing a bunch of lumberjacks. Yeah, that's always cool. So, of course, the lumberjacks are dead. Blitz wants to go out and celebrate, but Moxie and Minnie want to go out and celebrate their 1-year anniversary of being married, which in hell I kind of find weird. So, what's ironic about this is that they're in hell. Hell is supposed to be, at least from when I was growing up, and my grandparents would constantly talk about hell. Hell is supposed to be this place where you are punished for all eternity. It is where your soul goes to be damned. Okay? Do I believe that? No, I'm suffering in hell now. But, in all honesty, Moxie found love in hell. If, I'm going to say this, if Lucifer's daughter was a prime example of, the ways to amend people, may I introduce you to the imps of the immediate murder professionals? Because Moxie found Minnie, and they're in love. They're married. Yay! So they end up going to Ozzy's, a place in the Lust Ring, so that they can celebrate their anniversary. And Blitz wants to tag along because he's Blitz. Blitz always wants to tag along. So, of course, Blitz tries to get into the club, but because Moxie has an invitation, he got in. He's allowed to go in, but Blitz doesn't, and it's either couples or invite only, and he's like, crap. And you're thinking, oh, wait a minute, you know where this is going, and of course, Stolas. I don't even know what the hell they keep calling what he is, but, yeah, so Stolas, we end up going to him, and we find out that, oh, by the way, spoilers, by the way, if nobody watched it yet, stop right here. You're at the 3-minute mark of my video. Stop right here. Watch it, come back. Because from this point on, I'm spoiling the hell out of this. Good? Let's get into this. So, we get a shot of Stolas. Now, Stolas has had this really fucked up marriage for a while now. And it was shown really well in episode 2 in the flashback with Octavia crying, saying that, she couldn't find her dad. She searched all over the castle for him. She couldn't find him anywhere. And when he's trying to tell his wife, Stella's like, hey, Octavia is calling us. She goes, oh, you handle it. It's like, I don't care. You handle it. So then he goes, sings the honestly Don't Quit Your Day Job song, because you're saying he's not the world's greatest, there, Stolas. But that was basically showing us that he really does not have the world's greatest of marriages, and it shows. And now we kind of see where this has been building up to, because we know that it was building up for a while, because when his wife found out that he basically was fucking imps, she was not having it. She was not happy with it at all. And she confronted him in episode 2 about it, which led to a massive argument, which led to him taking Octavia to Lululand. And now we're kind of seeing I guess you want to say, the downfall of this, in a way. Because from the looks of it, he's now divorced. Stolas is now divorced. And this is freaking goddamn huge. That Stolas is divorced because, and first off, somebody get out there and go, well, how do you know they're not just separated? There's a difference between separated and divorced. Now, have I ever been married? Hell no. I'm not married. I couldn't get laid in a woman's prison with a handful of pardons, and in all honesty, I'm not interested in dragging anyone else down to my private hell. So, with that, I have seen what divorce looks like from some people, and there are a few key signs here. And one of them is that, one, the house is just completely dark. It's like he's saving, any and all electricity. He doesn't want to have the lights on. He's just basically, darkness is now his companion. He is going too far to the dark side. Darkness is his companion. He's eating a bowl of what I can only assume is hell's equivalent of Lucky Charms. And that's his dinner. A lot of divorced people, and this has been like a trope in cartoons too, and it's kind of sad but true when you look into it. A lot of divorced people, it's quick and easy meals. They don't want to take the time to actually cook something because they don't want to take the time and effort. They're broken. If this is a divorce that has busted them massively, they are broken almost beyond repair. Like they are shattered on the ground. There's like one little piece trying its damnedest to move around to get everything back together if it can, but they are shattered. And you can see this in Stolas. Stolas is just like completely fucked. And he's eating a bowl of what I can only assume would be Satan charms, because I don't think they're going to have Lucky Charms in hell. I don't know, maybe they will. I mean, they are magically delicious. I don't know. That would be pretty cool if they have Lucky Charms in hell. Well, anyway, Stolas is eating the, what I'm assuming is hell's equivalent of Lucky Charms, watching a telenovela, which I've seen telenovelas. They're not the world's greatest. I'm sorry. I'm just... They're god-awful soap operas, okay? Even by standards of soap operas, they're god-awful. Maybe I just don't understand them enough. I know aside from the language barrier, maybe I just don't get them. But I'm pretty sure bitch slapping is universally translatable. But anyway, so Stolas is watching a telenovela. He's eating a bowl of, like I said, hell's equivalent of Lucky Charms, and Blitz calls. And it's like Blitzy is calling. He almost chokes on his food. Like, oh my god, Blitzy's calling me. Oh, thank God, something good in my life. And he's like so excited, almost like a 5-year-old at a candy factory. It's like if you would let a 5-year-old loose in Willy Wonka's magical wonderland of sugar. Like, the 5-year-old's excited, but not as excited as the dentists that are currently standing in the back row behind a, one-sided mirror going, yes, yes, eat, my child, eat to your heart's content. This one's gonna need dental work for the next 25 plus years. I could buy a boat, a house, a mansion. Jesus, I'm gonna be rich. Yeah, that's kind of what this look on Stolas' face was. And going into this, it was just impressive. So Blitz is like, hey, you want to come hang out? It's like, wait, so this is like a date? Well, yeah, kind of, I guess. Here he just needs somebody to get in so he can keep an eye on Millie and Moxie. He wants to know what they're doing. He wants to keep an eye on them. And it turns out that Moxie's going to sing at Ozzy's a song that he made for Millie about love. Well, before this happens, we're introduced to Fizzarali. Now, for those of you that have followed the series, we were introduced to Robo Fizzarali in Lululand back in episode 2. That's the one that Blitz took out like a freaking badass, while at the same time burning that goddamn abomination to the ground. And I mean the park, not the mascot. The mascot he pretty much took out. Well, Fizzarali ain't too pleased about that, and made a comment about that. I thought that was pretty cool, kind of harking a callback to episode 2, where he's like, I'd really like to meet the person that destroyed Robo Fizzarali. We made a lot of money off of that thing, not to mention the person that filed a suit against Lululand. And I'm kind of thinking that it's either, we know that Blitz destroyed Lululand and Robo Fizzarali, but I'm kind of wondering if it was Octavia or Stolas that filed the suit then, because Stolas was kind of like, uh-oh. Like, uh-oh. Yeah, so that kind of happened. It's still interesting, though, but that kind of happened. Then, of course, we're introduced to Osmodius, which freaks the hell out of Blitz. And I mean, completely freaks Blitz right the hell out. Like, he's like, oh, God, no, not Osmosis. Not Osmodius. Oh, God, no, not him. Oh, Satan, no, not... He was like, he's practically, pissing himself. And that's, for Blitz, that's the scary... That's something... horrifying. Blitz very seldomly is terrified like this. I think the last time we ever saw this was, ironically, episode 6, Truth Bomb, when he basically was having to confront his own demons with the truth serum. He was having to confront, during his hallucination, he's confronting his own demons. So, Moxie starts singing. Asmodeus and Fizzaroli are pissed because this is the Lust Ring, and you're singing about love. No, they're not having this. Interrupt him, tell him off. Blitz even jumps in to defend them, and all of a sudden gets immediately chastised, and even drags Stolas into it when Stolas tries to defend him a little bit. And Fizzaroli, no, it wasn't Fizzaroli, it was Asmodeus, noticed Stolas. Is like, is that the prince over there? Is that your date? Oh, you had everything. You had a wife, you had a kid, and now you traded it all for some imp? What, are you trying to get it up for the imp? I mean, my mom caught that joke, and I caught the joke. And I'm like, oh, gee, I caught the joke. Like, he's trying to get it up for the imp. Oh, boy. I caught that. But anyway, so that confirms that Stolas is divorced. Like, you had everything. So that pretty much confirms, okay, Stolas is divorced, because they wouldn't be separated. If they were separated, Asmodeus wouldn't have said you had everything. So they're divorced, so that's pretty much a confirmed point at this. You have Moxie and Millie. You have Moxie still trying to say about how much he loves Millie. You have Fizzaroli taking sweet jabs at Blitz. When everything's said and done, Blitz is like, let's just get out of here. This was a bad idea. He and Stolas leave. They go back to Stolas' place where he drops him off, and he's like, look, you just want me to be somebody that's here to fuck your brains out all the time. And Stolas is like, why don't you just come in, we can talk, I can make something to eat, we can, cuddle a little bit. And Blitz just like, not tonight, I'm not in the mood tonight. Honestly, I don't blame him. After that royal ass beating he just got from Fizzaroli and Asmodeus, I wouldn't, no offense, I'd want to crawl into a hole too for a little bit and reassess some shit. So I agree. I'd be with Blitz on that one. But Stolas is then like seen sitting on the stoop outside, and it's like, this is horrible. It's just like you can see his life in hell is officially gone to pot, which you figure for royalty is really horrifying. But it's like, yeah, nope, his life's gone to hell. In hell, his life's gone worse. So that's even bad. And Blitz just goes home. Looney's out for the night. Or, yeah, I think she was just out for the night. She left a note. And he just sits down on the couch and starts going through his phone. He's like, here's Stolas. There's Moxie and Millie. He had a picture of Veronica. And then he goes to a picture of his sister. And the other one, I can't remember what it was off the top of my head because I don't remember it. But he stops at their picture, and then he just starts crying. And that's where the first part of the 2-part finale ends. And I'm like, holy shit. This is really good. And this is what's happening right now. So we have to wait now until the next episode drops, which it's rumored. I was hearing rumors about Christmas. I don't know how confirmed those rumors are, but I was hearing Christmas. But this dropped a massive bomb. If you thought everything from Truth Bomb was good, Truth Bomb kind of, I think, set this one up. Yes, I would have preferred a little more killing. I would have preferred a little more, of a song and dance. But figure it this way. This is what I was figuring after I rewatched it a second time. I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm watching this a second time then last night. And I'm like, this is the opening act. The opening act is never supposed to be as good as the main attraction. I mean, you don't have an opening comedian be better than the comedian that you're there to see. The comedian that you're there to see is the one that is the one that you paid the money to come see. They're the one that had the star power that got your ass in the seat. In this case, this is sort of like the precursor to the storm. This is like the calm before the storm. It's still giving some lightning, some thunder, and some rain, but the heavy shit is still a ways out yet. It's coming. It's just not here yet. Like, you're looking at, okay, so we got, like, the dark clouds coming. We have, the possibility of the winds picking up. It's getting really dark out. Then, all of a sudden, bam! There's the thunder. There's the lightning. There's the 90-mile-an-hour winds ripping the skin right off your flesh. That's what I think is coming in terms of the finale, the second part of this. I'm kind of getting the feeling this is going to be a massive, huge impact that we're going to get for this. And honestly, I'm looking forward to this. I love Helluva Boss. I think this is a great show. Vizzy Pop does a beautiful job with this. As much as I would hate to say this, I watched the pilot for Hazbin Hotel. It doesn't do it for me. I ended up watching the first episode of Helluva Boss before I watched the pilot, and I can't get that jingle out of my head. I love the jingle for IMP. That honestly should have been the opening for every episode. Should have just been, you know, the Immediate Murder Professionals jingle. That is a beautiful jingle you have going for you. That should have been the opening jingle, the opening, like, thing for every episode. Like, after the whole, you know, this is not for kids. This is for mature adults. No children allowed warning. Then you should have had the whole, like, sort of introduction, I guess, to what IMP is. Then leading it into, this is episode 7. Here you go. But I do like this. I'm not going to lie. This is a good show. If you have not checked this out yet, I will not stop praising this thing enough. Stop what you're doing. Go check out Vizzy Pop's channel. I will leave a goddamn link in the description to the playlist. Go watch this show. This is beautiful. There are 8 episodes up, including the pilot episode. It is just so damn good. You need to watch this. Watch this, I swear to God. Even the first episode with the freaking teacher was just beautiful. It was ironically funny because you have this happy, you know, teacher with all these smiling children, and she goes home and murders her husband, and the girl he's screwing, but the woman survives, and she's like, oh no, she's not a hero just because she survived me, you know, exacting my revenge on the son of a bitch. No. And I just love the show. Episode 7, though, like I said, dropped a huge bomb on us with Stolas being divorced. And it's clear as day Stolas is divorced. So Stolas is now divorced because he goes, Octavia is with her mother this week. Now, here's the thing. If they would be separated, there wouldn't be any of this joint custody bullshit. They would have found a way to make this work out a little bit better for the kid. No, she's with her mother this week. And if that's not a good enough sign, the rest of it is a clear sign. He's now divorced. She's left his ass. Octavia, I don't know where her allegiance lies. She kind of respects her dad, but at the same time she doesn't. I don't know where her allegiance lies, to be honest with you. I'm kind of on the fence with that myself because, I mean, Stolas is an okay character, but yes, way over the top sexually. And I mean way over the top. But it's definitely shown he's not divorced. You have Blitz, who's now still, I want to still say, suffering from the trip that he ended up having with, you know, the truth serum, forcing him to face his demons, and the realization that, because you hardly ever see Blitz smile unless he's murdering somebody or he's making a really stupid pun. And he was smiling in a picture, happy with his sister and the other one that was in the picture with them, and it's like, oh my God, he was like really happy, and you could see that, and then he's just started crying. So I'm getting the feeling that the finale is going to include that they're going to make an appearance. We know that Moxie and Millie are probably going to be in there. I don't know if Luna's going to be in there. I honestly don't know. But yeah, this is just 100% holy shit. That just dropped a massive bombshell on us, and we're still reeling from the fallout from it. That was huge of an episode. And first off, while I'm at it, Fizzrock can go fuck off. I would, in all honesty, if I were in Blitz's shoes, I would have did the same damn thing at Lululand. Let me just take out Robo Fizzrolli, and while I'm at it, I'm going to burn this place to the ground. No offense, even I kind of felt uneasy being there. It's like a discount Disney World, and in all honesty, sometimes those places need to go. But yeah. But I like that it's like, well, I want to know who, I'd love to meet the individual who destroyed Robo Fizzrolli. We made a lot of money off of that thing, and whoever slapped the suit on Lululand. I'm kind of thinking, Solus might have slapped the lawsuit, and, well, we know that Blitz is the one that destroyed Robo Fizzrolli, but I'm kind of wondering if Solus had a thing with the, here, I'm going to, sue your ass, or just filed a suit against you for just about anything, really, I guess. But yeah, that's just a massive, holy shit moment there. But yeah, definitely entertaining, definitely good. Highly recommend checking it out. But yes, massive, massive, massive drop here. Huge. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Sorry if I spoiled it for you, but this is just too damn good. It's been out now for a little over 12 hours as of this recording. Go watch it. It's so worth it. Go check it out. And until next time, I'm Andrew Rhodes. This has been the Andrew Discusses. Let me know what your thoughts are of Helluva Boss in the comment section below. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.